Psychology reveals something uncomfortable. When someone cuts off old friends, it's almost never impulsive, cruel, or emotional. In fact, most people don't walk away suddenly. They leave after months or even years of silent mental processing. What looks like coldness on the outside is usually the final step in a long internal shift. People don't erase friendships overnight. They slowly come to a realization: this relationship belongs to a version of me that no longer exists. What psychology actually says about why people walk away from old friends. First, their identity outgrew their social circle. As people grow, their priorities, boundaries, and self-perception evolve. Psychological research shows that when identity changes, the mind naturally seeks relationships that match the new self. Many old friendships were built during earlier life stages, times of insecurity, survival, confusion, or limitation. Staying connected can feel like being pulled back into a past role that no longer feels authentic. Cutting ties isn't about forgetting history. It's about protecting personal growth and emotional alignment. Second, the emotional effort became unequal. Most friendships don't end because of one dramatic argument. They fade because one person keeps giving more than they receive. When someone is always listening, supporting, adapting, or understanding, while the other stays emotionally stagnant, the brain slowly registers the relationship as draining instead of fulfilling. Over time, distance stops feeling like loss. It starts feeling like relief. Third, they mentally let go before they physically walk away. One of the clearest psychological warning signs before cutting someone off is silence. People stop explaining themselves. They stop correcting misunderstandings. They stop trying to feel heard. Psychology calls this emotional withdrawal, not indifference. When someone feels repeatedly misunderstood, the mind conserves energy by disconnecting emotionally first. By the time the friendship ends, the emotional goodbye already happened months earlier. Fourth, they refuse to stay trapped in an old role. Old friendships often lock people into outdated identities: the funny one, the irresponsible one, the quiet one, the weak one. When someone grows beyond that role, others may resist the change, consciously or unconsciously. Psychology shows this resistance can feel suffocating. Walking away isn't about disliking friends. It's about refusing to shrink back into a version of yourself you've outgrown. Fifth, they realized closure does always come from talking. One of the hardest emotional lessons is understanding that not every ending needs a conversation. Some people won't understand, no matter how calmly or clearly you explain. Emotionally mature individuals learn that sometimes the healthiest closure is silent closure. Instead of arguing for understanding, they choose peace. Distance becomes the boundary. Psychology doesn't say that cutting off old friends means someone is heartless, arrogant, or ungrateful. More often, it means they finally chose self-consistency over emotional chaos. Not every connection is meant to last forever. Some friendships are meant to shape who you become, and then naturally fall away. The healthiest minds learn one powerful truth: holding on can sometimes cost more than letting go. Have you ever ended a friendship because you outgrew it?